What's going on, Dragonheir Silent Guides? Today we're going to test out the red-blue team. We're going to see which one is going to win this week. I think we have another day till we have to do tests, till we have to actually put in our pick for red or blue to win 200 worm arrows. So let's see if we can find our friend Meteor Storm. Once we do, we'll set up our team. He's already set up his, and we've got all the stats from Discord. Over on their official Discord, you can also see the stats inside the game, right? When you go to red, blue, you can look at all the lineups, all the teams, but I'm going to look over here on Discord. These pictures are pretty clear, and we'll make the team. I'm not sure which team he has up, but we'll make a team. So we'll find him. He's right here. There he is. Okay, so he made this one. Is this red or blue? Blue team is, this is blue team. Okay, he made the blue team. We'll look at the stats. We'll make ours. We'll make sure everything looks a little bit closer to have a better result, I guess. Better result than we had last week. But if you're not playing Dragonheir Silent Gods, download it with the link down below. Come join us on Steam. You can download it on Steam, and you can download it on any of your mobile devices. We have Season 3. We have a Dungeons & Dragons collaboration actually coming up really soon, so make sure you get in for that. Everybody can participate with it. And we're on Season 3 right now, so a lot of stuff going on. Plus, we've got some really big events happening in 10 days from now. April the 30th, we've got the Starlight Dice event going on, and there should be a whole lot of other things happening as well. So that'll be pretty exciting. Okay, let's see what he's got. Let's double check his stats. But I know he did well, right? I know he said that he got these pretty close to what these are. Okay, over here, 27,000, 31,000. Okay, close enough. Armor, what do we got for defense? 12, 19. Okay, a little bit more defense. That's fine. 42 skill haste. We got 43 skill haste in the same gear set. Corin. 11, 12, almost 371 extra defense. 246. 50 skill haste. We got 43, 48. So we're 2 off here, but it's really hard to get that skill haste. Really hard to get it right, like right on the money, you know? Furbath with 2,440 additional defense. Almost perfect on that one. That's pretty cool. 12 skill haste. Okay, he's got way too much skill haste. I don't know if this is going to make a difference. It definitely could make a difference. Is it definitely 12? I'm wondering if it's different posted from here and from there, but I'll have to. Let's see. Where's Meteor Storm? Meteor Storm. Your Furbath has 30 skill haste. Image shows 12. Yeah, so it shows 12 over here. I'm gonna check inside the game and see if it's the same. HDK, how you doing, my man? I gotta check inside the game for the red-blue and make sure that that web page that pops up, if it shows Furbath with 12 skill haste, just like it shows over here on Discord. I need to double check on that one. We've got this guy, Lorelli, with 0 skill haste. Attack of 1,149 additional, so very close with that. Crit rate 63. Okay. We got a little bit more crit rate, which is fine. Again, skill haste 0. Defense of 160. Okay, not a lot of defense, not a lot of HP. Okay, very close to all of these stats. And then the last one we need to look at is Lothair, which is going to be the killer of the team. So we need to make sure his stats are pretty good, right? Pretty comparable to what we have over here. Skill haste of 0. Additional attack of 3,300. Very close. Like, really good with that. Crit rate doesn't really matter. Well, no, crit rate will matter, actually. He's got crit rate of 5 here. So we're missing. There's missing about 20. Crit rate might not matter. Okay, we'll check on that. And then what else has he got? We did attack, crit rate. What about critical damage is 50%. Critical damage here is actually higher. His critical damage is quite a bit higher with what he has on. Plus, he doesn't have any skills on him. I wonder if... Yeah, he's not skilled. Okay, so we got to make sure we skill him. We got to skill Corrin. And we got to skill him. Okay. Lothair. Corrin. And what's his name? Lorori. Do not have skill scrolls. Okay. What's going on, everybody? How you doing today? Am I muted? I'm not muted. All right, cheers. We got a little protein shake. Japanese style little protein shake, if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it. 20 grams of protein, 100 calories, caramel flavor. Not bad. Not too bad. Okay, so he needs to do that for us to really get a good idea of what's going on. It's definitely the skills. And then Lothair does need a little bit more crit rate, a little less critical damage if we can swing that. And he's got too high of skill haste. The skill haste I'm seeing over here is 12. And I do need to confirm that with inside the game, the website. You'll go with red? What is red? Am I looking at red right now? This is the blue team. The blue team is the one that he has set up. We've got to make the red team. The red has Mithracy, right? Yeah, I'm always with Mithracy. She is a beast. Revamp, good to see you. HDK, Rash in the house. You think it's all because of Mithracy? They've also got the Amon in here. Oh, they've got a couple aura. What is Gloin doing in here? Gloin's going to remove some buffs. Is that what he's doing? Horus is going to provoke, which is actually pretty cool. How much critical damage does Amon have? 270 critical damage. She's guaranteed crit hit. Plus, when she gets low, she does not die unless there's somebody on this team over here that can eat through that. I don't know. We'll have to see. That's what it's all about, right? We got to find out. Okay, so that means we need to bring in Radiant. We're going to be bringing in our girl right here. Her. I'm not sure how they're set up yet. I'll do it in just a second. We've got another Aura Lady, which is going to give the ultimate skill increase once you reach Aura State. The thing about this in Arena, though, is that these guys take a while to reach that Aura State. She's not even going to hit hard for a long time. Like, it's going to take a while before she is even hitting 3 times on this. She does have an AoE on her battle skill, but this hits so soft without her being in Blaze State. Like, really soft. And it's going to take a long time before she does this 20% additional damage on the ultimate skill. Huh. We'll see how it plays out. Okay, that's it for Radiant. Now we've got Fire, right? My brother Horus and Gloin. Okay. Let's give Gloin some scrolls. Oh, we can't do it from here? Oh, come on. Change equipment, yes. I'm not seeing the option, right? Okay, that's about kind of dumb. Let me get out of here. Before else, they need to kill her first. Let's look at her stats. She doesn't have crazy defense. She doesn't have crazy resistance. And she doesn't have crazy HP. So they can't kill her because she's kind of placed right up in the front, right? Right behind Horus, it looks like she's placed. They could. We'll just have to see what goes down. I like mine with a really high resistance, really high defense, of course, to mitigate that damage, to resist all forms of crowd control and debuffs on her, and then she just brings everybody back, heals everybody. I don't even worry about enlightenment on her. I'm not trying to get like massive heals from her battle skill. This one has crazy enlightenment at 413 though. That's a lot. That is a lot. Okay, so I gotta make them right here, but not necessarily the gear here. So I'm looking at a Radiant. Okay, she's already got scrolls. Okay, let's just gear her out now, and then we'll save that gear. We can plop it on, right? Let's bring this up to a bigger picture. Enhance, enhance. Where's my zoom? Zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay, there we go. Okay, so she's got this chest. What kind of artifact is this? What is that? Oh, it's her own artifact. That's why I don't have it. I have her, but I don't have an additional copy of her to get this artifact leveled up. To even have this artifact, critical damage in blaze state is increased by 50%. In blaze state, but she still has to get to that blaze state, which takes a while. I'm sure this is going to hit hard, but it takes a while to get there. Okay, she's got this kind of gear on. I need to go look at the individual gear stats, maybe. See what we've got. She's going to have critical damage, because it looks like she's rolling with quite a lot of critical damage. Now, we don't have to worry about crit rate with her, so whatever critical damage and attack they have is pretty much all we have to match. Plus, if she's got any skill haste. 25. And then these are going to be critical damage gloves. Oh, she's got these gloves on, huh? The arena gloves. Nice. Critical damage, yes. Attack with critical damage. Okay, she's at 3. She's not at 300. So over here on her stat sheet, she's at 70 plus 200. So we're a little bit high on the critical damage. And she's at plus 2,600 attack. So a lot more attack. So let's change this over to attack with some kind of attack percentage, maybe. There we go. No critical damage, please. Nice. Okay, so here she's still an additional 2,620. The critical damage portion we have fairly good. We just need 10 more. But defense, what are we looking at defense? Her defense is a little high and her HP is the same. Okay, man, it's really hard to get the stats we need. I'm just going to... Oh, we're going to get critical damage from here. That's right. And attack from here. So I can't really do anything until I level up this artifact. Okay. You know what that means. We got to do some massive summons. I think 80 should do it. Maybe. I don't know. I've done 80 before and we were still shy of leveling up a legendary artifact, which kind of is a pain here. Oh yeah, Gillian. I'll take it. Mm-hmm. Jorn. Man, the test server is loaded. I'm telling you what. It is so loaded. There's no way anybody has this kind of luck. Well, we're going to 35 now. There we go. I don't have Felicity. I would take Felicity, actually. I'd be pretty happy about that. Hey, Karf. I got Karf. I'm using Karf right now to do like 50-second runs on Venom 9. Pretty good time runs, I guess. Although at the end of last season, I was doing like 30-second runs on Venom 9. But it was easier. There weren't so many orbs, right? I guess. I mean, we kind of blow these orbs up pretty quick.
Battling is like playing a musical instrument. Practice makes...
How does it if you desire someone to...
Okay, please let me level up this bad boy all the way up. Golly. Man, 80 summons and you can't even level up one legendary artifact? A racket. No, what am I doing? Summons, please. Summons. Might need a few more. Okay, there we go. Oh, here we go. We can get some 3,200 from that summons. That's not bad. Okay. We got him last season. Still haven't used him. Still haven't used any of my electrocute people. Not really. Trollgar. I don't have Trollgar. That'd be pretty cool. He's hard to use though because he's melee. Okay, now we've got it.
Knowledge brings composure, especially to...
Are you admiring my trinket?
New category. This is our red-blue team. I don't know which one it is. Oh, it's already up to 19 already, huh? We just need one more? Okay, now that she's all boosted up, she's got way too much. Way too much critical damage. We only need 200 additional. And now she's probably got 2,000. She's got too much attack. What kind of gear do they have on her? They have on this same gear that I've got, but it must not be critical damage gloves. Can't we see the breakdown of... I don't know if we can see the breakdown of this. So if we go over here to attack and attack, we just need to take away some critical damage, which might be easier. Jeez, man, I could put her in unleveled gloves and kind of have the stats that they've got over here. $2,000. She's still got way too high of attack. And her critical damage is lower. So let's get critical damage gloves. And not level them up all the way. Too high of attack. We don't need that. Refine. All we need is 10 more critical damage. Let's wait. Let's wait. We need to lower this attack down to like 200. Lower. Attack. She needs to be at 2620 additional. And we need 10 more critical damage, which we'll pick up. Okay, we'll pick up both with just these two runes. Okay, this one's easy. We're almost done with her. 2,600 additional. 2005. 200610. Right at it. She's 200620. And then now we need 200 additional critical damage. Which 200 is going to be... She has critical damage gloves. Stop that. She does. Wait, we need 10 more. Just 10 more. So we're going from 3 to 13? Is there a 3 to 13? There we go. And now her stats are exactly the same. She has skill haste of 5? What? Oh man, I gotta pick up 5 skill haste. All the rest are good. Her defense though, I think on ours is a couple hundred higher. HP is almost the same.
Are you admiring my trinkets?
But now I need to find her 5 skill haste. Shoot, man, that's gonna throw it all off. Okay, what about attack? What the shit? It's gonna be so hard. Skill haste 18. Skill haste 6. Skill haste 6. What if we go to an epic? Attack, skill haste. But that means we can't hit. Oh, that's 6 too. They're all 6. What is going on? Are there rares? There's no rares. We can't hit skill haste though. Okay, good enough.
Hey, new arrivals?
I mean, again, we can only make it so close, you know? There's only so much we can do. All right, we've got her set up now. Jeez, man. Mithracy. What does Mithracy have on her?
Only insects grow out of stagnant waters.
How does it feel like being happy?
Where is our beautiful lady?
I
There
can
she is. Okay, she's got some skills. Of course. What artifact is she's rocking this one? Please tell me I have it leveled up. Almost. Oh, she's got resistance from that. That's pretty good. Oh, man. Leveling up artifacts. I don't know. She's got so much enlightenment. She's got to have enlightenment chess piece on. I know that. It's got to be. Gloves? I don't know. I'm guessing defense since she's got this, or HP maybe? Throw this on for now. Give us something to work with. And then she's just got 2 runes, which I have no idea. What was her skill haste? Skill haste at 26. Anything giving us skill haste here? We got 20, so it's just a rune with a 6 on it. 5, 7. 5. There's 5. What does she have? 26? Why do I have 5s and 7s and there's a 6 with critical damage? That's not going to fly. And then her accuracy is not that high, so we don't need skill haste on this. We need no skill haste. Or her resistance isn't that high. Pretty sure one of these are defense. Defense with HP. That's a lot of enlightenment. Okay, that'll give us something to start with. Now we need to do some more summons really quick to get this artifact leveled up. That's it. Oh, Jathalia. Man, I'm summoning all the ones that I wouldn't mind having. Would not mind having her. I don't have any of the cool legendary poisoners like Lothair, Jathalia, Lacana. Just one of those 3s would be fun to be able to play around with poison. You know, just to have a chance with poison. Whisk. Nice. Okay, will this do it?
Knowledge brings composure, especially
leaves no need to tread.
Okay, so she's got total stats 1,884 defense. So we're really shy on the defense. I think she has defense gloves. Pretty positive about that. She has 413 enlightenment. We did not go with an enlightenment piece here. Enlightenment with 5 skill haste. That'll actually work. She's still shy enlightenment. We've got her skill haste right to where we want it to be. And she's shy defense. Her HP's fine. Man, how's her enlightenment so damn high? We've got 3 hits into enlightenment here. Wow, she is rocking some serious. We have enlightenment chess piece. Yes.
In blindness, I more easily see.
This is all the way up to 120. 413, and then a little more defense. Defense, enlightenment, enlightenment, defense percentage. Holy moly, this lady. Okay, so that's why we have so much HP. So let's go over here to these stats and go with some enlightenment. 37 with defense. Okay, that'll keep it. Now she's at 400 of 413. Great. Now we need to bring her enlightenment up 5, 6, 7, 8, 200, 200 and like 270. How do we bring up a defense by 270? There it is, 244. I guess that's how. Nope, 90. 122. 244. I'm going to go with this one. She's still 100 shy of defense though. Enlightenment with defense substats. Come on. She's already got that? Nope. That lowers it. Both of these lower it. Brother, this is hard. Okay, what do we got down here? We've got defense with enlightenment 3 hits. We got to keep that. We've got enlightenment with defense and skill haste, which I'm pretty sure we got to keep that. We need that little teeny skill haste, and we need enlightenment. Unless this hits defense. Substat. Frack me, man. It's so hard to get these stats.
In blindness,
Yo, what's going on, man?
see the truths of the world.
Nick's in the house. It's going great. We're trying to do our red-blue team, the one that we have to vote on. I think we have till tomorrow. We've got to vote on which one's going to win. We have the other team set up already, but they need some skills. I just messaged Meteor Storm, but I'm pretty sure Meteor Storm's asleep. But by the time he wakes up, I'll be able to make my YouTube video, so we'll be able to record like all the battles. But right now, we looked over his team composition. He's got 3 heroes he needs to scroll, and I think he has a little bit too much skill haste on Furbath. So we need to correct that. And then I'm trying to match the stats that are here. Like right now on their Mithracy, she has 1,884 additional defense. So we're shy 120 defense still. And she has 413 enlightenment. I'm okay with 400 enlightenment versus 413. That's fine. She's got 26 skill haste. We've got 25. Those little teeny bits like that I'm okay with. But I would like to get her some more defense. Somewhere just a little bit more defense. I guess I got to try to roll on this one and try to get an even better defense hit than what I've got right there. But I've got 2 hits and a defense percentage. I don't think we're going to get better than that unless we have flat defense like this. 12 increase. Her HP's a little too high, but I want to get that defense up. That didn't do it. Maybe this one? A little bit more? Nope. Negative 19. Oh, well. We can only do so much. Honestly, we can really only do so much. It's so incredibly hard to match the same stats that they have. I've got really good hits here, too. That's not even the right... Stop showing me wrong gear.
Do not want to see that which I see.
All right, we'll just go with what she's got. Let me... put her in my red-blue team. Okay, let's go on to the next one. We've got 2. I've only done 2 so far, you know? I logged in to check if I made a video yet. Yeah, not yet. We're trying to get this done. I should have done it earlier. I should have done this yesterday morning, probably, when we logged in and we were messing around with all the new chief challenges came out. Then I had all that stamina to farm dungeons, and I was farming dungeons all day yesterday. I have tons of gear now, and that's really all I focused on because it was our 30-day mark. But I really should have done this much earlier in the week, like right when this started, because it does take some time to try to get this done. It takes time to match all this stuff, you know. This lady's on the team. She's scrolled, correct? Yeah. Okay, let's see what she's rocking. What kind of artifact does she have? Okay, we have this maxed out. Yes. Okay. Good. Same gear that we have for all these other heroes. Which is everybody's running around with this aerial ruler set. And then the arena gloves. Okay, I'm sure she's got attack percentage. How much crit rate? I have no idea. So we'll just start off with whatever we've got. Attack percentage. Crit rate. And crit rate. Okay, now the gloves. I don't know if she's got crit rate or critical damage yet. So we'll just go over here and find... Death record? Yeah, the arena ones. Put crit rate on her. Probably critical damage with crit rate. And then attack with crit rate.
Never excuse yourself for your cowardice.
Okay, she's rocking 3,152 additional attack with 81 critical damage. So we got the critical damage right. And she's got 13 skill haste. So I need to bring up that attack by 340 and get 13 skill haste. What's her crit rate? Her crit rate is 85 and ours is 89. So that's pretty good too. We're doing really good. We got lucky with her. So let's try to find one with attack, crit rate, and skill haste. Skill haste at 12. And she's 13. Let's go, baby. This will bring her crit up much higher, but I think she's capped anyways. Yeah, she's at 99%, so we're fine over 100. We got her skill haste. Now we just need to bring up her attack. How do we do that? She's got crit rate gloves with critical damage. But her critical damage is perfect.
To survive
At 80.
one must bear a resolute heart.
Crit rate and critical damage again. Okay, maybe this one we could get some attack on. Or this, we could look for attack. We've already got flat attack though. There's not much more we can get. Even with more flat attack hits, it would be extremely hard because she's attack percentage main stat. Here we could get attack percentage and not worry about the crit rate so much, but let's go crit rate with attack. That would do it. I think that would do it. Yep. We're only 40 off from her initial from her attack. We've got the right crit rate. We got the exact amount of critical damage we need, and we've got skill haste of 12. She has 13. Okay, done.
Never excuse yourself.
Done with that lady. Okay, Horus. Now we've got some tanks to worry about. What is Horus rocking?
Knowledge brings
Horus and Gloin. What is Gloin? Gloin's going to strip them of their buffs, kind of. He's got 3 shots where we can try to strip buffs, but he does like no damage. I'm interested to see what Gloin does here. Fire.
Come on.
Okay, he's got this one on. 30% chance to create an energy blast, dealing damage. He's got ancestral protection on. And he's got some fancy chest piece. Let me see. Yeah. What's this chest? Yo, Midnight, what's happening, my man? How you doing today? Let me see what our boy Horus has right here. This one? The wearer dispels 1 debuff from them whenever they cast their ultimate. Okay, and I'm guessing this is going to be defense as well. What's good with you? Sonarl, what'd you do with him? This is the first season where I can do 9 in all dungeons. Yeah, Sonarl is like right now, my dungeon 9 team is like 55-second runs. And it's so easy with Sonarl. Like it's been easy with Sonarl. Even the first couple, right when dungeon 9 was available to us, you know, it was easy with him. As long as you get that decreased attack up, you keep it up, your tank starts getting low. He makes it so your tank doesn't take any damage. And then heals everybody. Plus, I have the Gatekeeper staff on him, so he is doing crazy shields, especially now that my elemental advantage is all the way out. I've got 2 hits into the furthest elemental advantage, which is giving me, I don't know, 28% more attack percentage, which makes him heal more, hit more, shield more. You know, everybody else is awesome too. You know, all of them are doing well. But an absolute beast. I didn't look at Mithras's resistance. She's at plus 83. I forgot to check on her resistance. Hold on. Red, blue, yes.
I will make the talisman.
I like the curiosity in your eyes.
Didn't I just make like a red, blue team? How do I see that?
Battling is like playing a musical
How do I look at the...
Practice makes
Whatever.
perfect.
Even the deer
No, you do not.
Resistance of only 10. How does she have all these stats with 83 resistance? That would mean like this would be resistance on her. 83, she's at 100. She'd be at 100 and something plus her additional 125 zoning in. That's going to make a big difference on the other team if they're trying to control her.
Only
Crazy
insects
stats.
grow out of stagnant waters. Hope and opportunities are created in changes. Come on, let's get.
All right, Horus now. What's our boy got? He has resistance of 124. So let's go with the resistance piece here. What's his accuracy though? Accuracy at 230. What are all these stats? I don't see why oh, he's already got the resistance pretty much. Okay, good. He does need accuracy, so I'm sure he's got an accuracy piece here. And he's got skill haste at 23. Maybe defense plus skill haste. Give us a good starting point. All right, let's see what we've got. Sonarl Elminster and your Ardrith. Erich with Witch's Remains. Oh, Phasia. Yeah, she's awesome. You got a lot of powerhouse people in there. You got Elminster and Ardrith, which are obviously awesome too. Oh, Nix, thanks so much, man. Joshy, appreciate that. We didn't do too much with the Chief challenges. They seem pretty easy, at least the 4 that we put videos out about. The Shield guy doesn't seem that bad, but I do need to go test the Shield guy on my main account to make sure he's the same. And I need to test the Drake as well. Wasn't there some problem with it saying 2 of the bosses were taking damage from necrosis? But I don't think it was. I think it was just a visual thing where it said this boss takes 100% additional damage from necrosis, but when you go in there and fight it, it wasn't. Because I know that a couple of content creators reported that yesterday. Okay, so our guy here has 2,015 defense. So we're way over on the defense. He's got accuracy way higher than this. His resistance is fine, and his skill haste is 23. So if his defense is way higher, what's he need? More HP? Yeah, he needs way more HP. Okay, let's go with HP, skill haste. Skill haste at 30. He's only got skill haste at 23. It's not very good. Come on. Too many hits. Too many hits in the skill haste. Normally, I'd love that. Man, we keep getting... What is going on? They're killing me. They're giving me skill haste for everything. 5. Yes, 5 would be perfect. He'd be at 23, and he's 23 over there. Okay, now let's see if we can make up... Was that HP? Now we don't have the accuracy we need. Way too high. So let's go back over here and just get him. They're killing me with the scale haste. All right, 24, 23. That's pretty good. Now, how are we going to make up the difference of all these other stats he's got? He has. He needs HP. One of these needs to be HP percentage. And ancestral protection. There's an HP with defense. His defense is still too high. So let's go HP without defense. And maybe with some additional accuracy. I think we definitely need accuracy. HP with accuracy. There we go. Got it. Look at that. 55. So he's 5,000 over on... He's good with his defense. He's 5,000 over with his HP. He is a little bit low with his accuracy. Good with his resistance, I guess. These stats are stupid. And he's good with his... He's good defense and HP, though. Hold on. Stop clicking that stuff. Go back. Go back. Let me just look at these stats. So, currently... We need more accuracy and resistance, kind of. But if we take away crit... Oh, he's got 2 hits in accuracy there. He's got 2 hits in resistance here. Down HP, which is good. Increased defense, which is good. And increased resistance, but drop... Increase accuracy, but drop resistance? Increase resistance here, drop a little accuracy. Some serious resistance. Come on, give me 2 hits in accuracy and 2 hits into resistance. Which one do I need more of? I need more... That one's not bad. That one's giving us 15 more and only 13 less over in this one. 5,500, 2,000. That's not bad. 24. Okay. I think we're pretty good with that. Let's leave him. He's looking pretty sweet. You managed to get Theodomir. Nice. Sacredia, Fathom Down. Oh, you did your summons. Did you just go into season 3 and you got Amon too? On season 3 summon banner? Finya would be awesome if you got her, and Sonara. Yes, those 2 support would make your account better for sure. Do you need to do more summons? I don't know. Depends on what you got. All those other ones, Theodomir is awesome, right? Sacredia only goes with corrosion teams. Fathom Down is just kind of a control guy that you might not necessarily need to use. Amon goes by herself. You don't have to worry about other aura. You can actually play Amon by herself. She doesn't need any crit rate, so you can just throw as much critical damage and attack you have on her. Just put critical damage gloves. Really easy to use in the beginning of the season. So that's nice about her as an exclusive. And who is Stagum? Who is that Sting person? Which one is that? I can't type in names. So I don't remember. What is that name? You're on day 9, season 3? All right. Starting out fresh is always good. Who is what element is Stangium person? I don't even remember that name at all. She's a lightning person. Oh, this one. Ah, yeah, that's why I don't remember her. Yeah, you don't need to play her. She's not worth playing at all. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. She's just not worth it. Maybe there will be something down the line where you need some kind of control immunity, but you have that with Lydia. You have that with a lot of other people. You have control immunity with the girl we're going to do right now for this season that you're going to fight over when you do the chief challenges that does a lot more than just control. She also puts up shields on everybody. Anytime those shields are attacked or any shields are attacked on your people, she's going to put up decreased defense. She's got a chance to. She's going to do AoE damage as well, plus a chance to freeze. You just don't need anything this person brings, honestly. Defense up, 2, sure, but I wouldn't waste resources in her. I wouldn't. That's why I don't remember that name. That's right. That's right. We looked at her yesterday again, too, because we were complaining about how bad she is compared to all the other heroes for Season 3. Yeah. If you wanted to summon, you can, but, I mean, don't break the bank, right? It's not worth it. You're going to do well in Season 3 regardless, is all I can say. Like, you're going to be able to do all the dungeons. You're going to be able to complete all the content. Maybe you'll pick something else along the way when you do some summons. And you need to save some summons for when you go up against this banner right here. And you need to save summons 30 days after this for when we do... Actually, for you, it's going to be kind of almost at the same time. For me, it's 30 days after this, but since you're just starting Season 3, by the time you get to fight her... Actually, you need to save a lot. Right when you fight the Chief Challenges to do this... Like a week later, you're going to be doing the Dungeons and Dragons collaboration. Is that how it was for you last season? I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same as last season. Last season, you probably came up and you had the Ardrith event. And then a week later, you had Dungeons and Dragons event. So you might need to save up 20 dice for this. Yeah, same as last season, right? 20 dice for this one. Maybe a little bit more. It just depends. And then you're going to need to save up probably 40 or, probably 20 dice for the Dungeons and Dragons event as well to get Big Buy. I don't know. But we don't know what his kit is. Like, we have no idea what that hero's like. I'm hoping he's good. Elminster was pretty good, right? I'm hoping Big Buy is going to be pretty sweet. Okay, we've got one more hero to do, and then we can go ahead and launch this fight. Although, we kind of have to wait till tonight. Until Meteor Storm changes up his heroes on defense. He needs to scroll them. All right, Gloin. Let's see, Gloin. Where's our man at? Little old rare. And then we need to double check our people to make sure that they're scrolled, and we need to recheck our skill haste, which that'll be easy. That'll take a second. Make sure we've got the right artifacts on, all that jazz. Okay, Gloin, I have no idea what they're doing with this guy. They're giving him gear to heal? Is that what it is? Is it the puppeteer? Oh, the defense gear. And that's what Mithrasy's got on, right? The defensive gear. So Gloin is going in with a whole bunch of defense gear. Interesting. His chest piece is the one with the hands on it. When inflicting a debuff. I don't even remember what Gloin's debuff is. I thought he already strips buffs. So now we're giving him more of a chance to strip buffs, I guess. And he's got Witch's Remains on. Okay. I'm sure he's got accuracy here. All right, Mr. Gloin, what is your skill haste? 25. We're at 45. That's way too high. Accuracy with no skill haste. 27, 25. I should worry about the skill haste later because I need to know what his stats are like. His other main stats. Yeah, skill haste. Skill haste is 6, down by 26. He's at 25. Okay, that'll work, but we need to see what else we're doing here. Gloin has like no stats. What is this guy trying to rock? He's got accuracy of 400. Everything is into his accuracy. Maybe he's got an accuracy chest piece because the rest of his stats kind of suck. The defense we have on him is way too high. So let's go over here for HP percentage. And they got this gear. They got this guy kind of geared weird. I've played this rare before. He's worked for me. We've used this guy to beat Ancient Battlefield 9 just to show that we could do it with rares and use like odd rares. Accuracy? Okay, there's an accuracy. Okay, now he's got way too much HP. And he's got defense here for...
Long live the free hatred, and long live the stout beard.
And we haven't even leveled up. We don't need to level up this rune as long as we can get the stats we need. But look at that. What is his defense here? So if I go with an accuracy... accuracy hands. Yeah, this one. Okay, this makes sense for what he has. Skill haste is right. Accuracy is right. His crit rate is nothing. His critical damage is nothing. Where are we getting 55 critical damage from? Just from all these substats? Yeah. Doesn't matter. He's got a 10% chance to crit. He's not there to do damage. And we've got kind of the same. His defense needs to be higher now, and his HP is too high. But at least if we could get his defense up a little bit. Okay, now his defense is good, and his HP is too low. So if we can get defense percentage with HP substat. Defense percentage, HP substat, and no. No, HP substat. There we go. Nice. It's a little bit better, but he's still pretty low. Everything's great on him except for his max HP needs to be at 34,000 extra instead of 27,000. And we could do that here with HP on a rune that we haven't leveled yet. If we can find HP with skill haste, but no hits in the skill haste. Like, just give me the HP, buddy. Right here, no hits in the skill haste, please. Oh, you did it. Oh, too much. That's gonna be good. I kind of want to do more, but I don't want to hit this next tier. Okay, 11. Yeah, let's go to 11. That'll be no increase in substat. Nice. We're good with him. Okay, glowing's done.
Long live the free hatred.
Okay, now setup. Setup is always an issue for me because they show the down view, right? They show the down view of one team and then they show the exact same down view of another team, but they never show them matched up, right? They don't show them going up against each other. So if I go in and fight him here with our team, it looks like when I'm looking at both of these views, and this is probably where I'll need help to make sure I'm matching this up properly. Let me make sure his team is done the right way. Yes. 3 to the side, 1 down, 1 down, 1 down, 1 down. Okay, now if I take my team and I flip it around, does that mean that Horus is... Where do you guys say Horus is? Where do you think he's going to be at? Is he going to be one up like that?
Now to charge.
1, 2, 3, 4. This is so confusing. This is so confusing when I look at these. I just have no idea how these match up. So Horus goes, and then we've got... What's the other fire? We've got Glowing in here somewhere. Where'd he go? There he is. Glowing would be to the side. Mithrace's right behind Horus.
Come forth.
We have Amon coming in next to her.
How interesting.
But I don't know if this is the right setup still.
Charge. Slay this
Is
feasting
this, anybody know? We struggle with the setup. Can you share the team setup once? I'll show you what they have over here. Let me pull it over to the screen. What I need to do is like flip these so that they can match each other, right? Like if we're over here looking at this. Where is it? Where is it? Display. So if we're looking at this one team, now he's got that team set up properly. We already saw it. And then if we go to this team, can you flip? Like, is there a way to flip this picture? I can zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Okay, yeah, I can make it whole screen. I don't need to do that. Exit, exit, F11, exit. Okay. Is there a way to rotate over here in the web browser? I don't know if there is. So I'm guessing, I think we have it set up right now, don't you? It matches the setup in the pic. Don't you think so? I think that's right? Because if you count 4 squares, 1, 2, 3, 4 squares in, and we turn this to the side, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's correct. I mean, if we just turn this 190 degree, right? And flop it, we're looking at that same setup. And then if we look at this team and we turn it 1, 2, 3 from this, and unless Furbath needs, no, Furbath wouldn't be that side, right? Well, you could say that if you turn Furbath though, right? But if you turn Furbath this way, he would be 3 from the top. 1, 2, 3. And then these guys would all be lined. See what I mean? Right? Couldn't you see it that way too? Couldn't you see right now that if I turn Furbath into the angle that they're set up right now, he would be 1, 2, 3 from the top. And then behind him would be the line of people going up. And she would be over here. Correct. That's why it gets so confusing to me. Now, if I turned him the other direction, then yeah, he'd be up against the wall. Like if I turn this picture this way, he would be up against the wall. But if I turn it this way, these guys would all be up that way. No? What do you think? You guys think it's right? Well, he doesn't. We got to get him to lower the skill haste on Furbath because it should be 12. And we've got to get him to scroll Corin, this guy, and Lothair. And then I think I had a couple other notes. We need to get him to... Lothair's crit rate is missing 20 crit rate, which might not be a big deal. But the skill haste on Furbath, we definitely need to lower from 30 to 12. And we got to have these guys scrolled. They're supposed to be scrolled. His attack is also from the attack perspective. Okay. If this is how it's set up, I wish they'd show us, you know, the two teams set up. They could, right? If they've got both teams made, they've got this perspective. They're going to run the team. They've got this view. They could show us this view for sure. All right, we're going to run it real quick. Let's see what kind of leader skills they're using. Like what kind of leader skill do we need to use? We've got HP and HP. I'm assuming we're going to use the 30% HP. They both look the same, but we'll use 30. Okay, I guess this is it. Oh, son of a. Oh, I need to copy my gear over. It didn't just come over, so we need to copy that gear.
Allow me to come forth.
How interesting.
Charge. Slay these filthy monsters.
Got any fire? No? I'll
And
handle it.
Gloin. Where was Gloin? Was he back like that? That's right. Sync the gear. Yeah, we got to sync that. Oh, we've got the wrong. Where's our horse? What is she trying to do sneaking in? Hey, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Come on, let's get some drinks. Long live the free hatred, and long live the stout beard.
Are you admiring my trinkets? They're custom made.
No. You do not want to see them. Never excuse yourself for your cowardice.
All right, we got Horus with that correct artifact. We've got him with the correct gear. I'm assuming, let me check. Horus has the right mythic gear. Yes, he's got the right gear set and artifact. Right artifact, gear set, 3-set piece, and single set. She's only at 6 here, but she's got the stats of what she needs to match the stats over here. Artifact is leveled. She has the wrong gear set on, actually. She's supposed to have the gear set to give additional people. We gave her the healing gear set. She needs to have the gear set to give everybody more defense around her. Okay, that sucks. So we got to redo her. That sucks badly. Right artifact, right 3-piece, right mythic. Correct, correct, and correct. So everybody is correct but her. Oh man, her she was kind of hard to like gear out too. Kind of a pain in the ass. It's the puppeteer. Is what she has on. Yeah, she's got the puppeteer that gives defense. But currently she's got the one on for healing. We need to give her the puppeteer one. But the gear that we looked for earlier, we need a lot of enlightenment. And let me go back to her stats. A lot of enlightenment. We'll pick up whatever else we can. Attribute. Enlightenment. Okay, in this piece we have HP on. Defense percentage right now. Okay, how close is she now? She's at 27,000 over here extra. We're at 25,000, so we're a couple thousand short of HP. She's at 1. We're a couple hundred short of defense as well. And her enlightenment is higher over here at 441 instead of 413. And her skill haste is fine. So we need a little bit more. If her enlightenment is that high, we can get rid of this enlightenment. Although this has got good in stats here. What enlightenment hit really hard? 38? Let's mess around with this. But it's already got defense there. Defense and HP. This one has 1 hit into defense too. Puppeteer with defense percentage. And there's 1. Defense HP, we get a little bit more HP there, but a little less, like 1 less defense. Okay, this one's going to give us 5,000 more, 87 more, enlightenment down 38, perfect. Okay, so now her enlightenment's the same. Her HP is a little bit higher, and her defense is almost on par with what we need. Okay, this works. And 25, okay, fine. This works.
You do.
Puppeteer, the right one. Good, good. All right. Let's run it. Let's run it so it saves it, but Again, remember, right now, his Furbath has too much skill haste, and 3 of these guys are not scrolled. And Lothair's not scrolled. And Lothair's missing like 20 crit, too, if we can pick up some more crit. But let's get an idea of at least what's going to happen here.
Allow me.
Try to hurt me. Guns ablaze never pays.
My ancestors' names.
Phew! I like the laser beam. Okay, all I can tell is that the other team didn't even have a chance. Like, we didn't even need Mithracy, did we? Did she even stop anyone from dying with her passive? I feel like... Did the other team... Well, the other team wasn't scrolled, right? So that's look, there's a lot of things that go in with not being scrolled. The skill timing is off because they're not scrolled, so they're obviously not doing their initial timing and their rotating timing when they should be. The damage isn't there when they're not scrolled. I mean, there's a lot when they're not scrolled. A tremendous amount, especially when it comes to skill timing. So obviously my team, it kind of sucks that I did it on offense because we can't replay an offense, can we? We can replay a defense, but not an offense. So when he attacks me, I'll be able to see it. He's at 3 and I'm at 3. I'm at goat 3. He's at goat 3. You can replay once? What do you mean replay once? I can replay it? Oh. No, when I go in there, it won't give me that replay option. Like if he attacks me, I can do the... Which one? Surprised he aimed Horus? Which one? Going lowest. Who Lothair should aim Gloin? It depends on who's got the lowest HP at that time, unless he's got one that does the lowest overall HP. But usually it's the lowest HP at that present time. But again, since they're not scrolled, you know, there's not a lot we can do. Let me see if I can just fight this and lose, I guess.
Allow me.
Guns ablaze never pays.
Become my minion. For my ancestors' names.
Sparkle and shine.
Don't underestimate the might of the rats.
See, we're not even in blaze state.
Starlight of hope.
It takes so long to get into blaze state.
Allow me.
Like aura is not good for PvP, I can tell you that. Not that corrosion is great for PvP either, but way better than aura is.
Become my minion.
Shadow is definitely better for PvP. We can do our ultimates really fast. We can unload some serious damage. Yeah, when I go over to my battles, though, and I look at that battle, look, you can see an attack battle, right? Here's my attack battle. But there's no replay for the camera. Right, yeah, you can only do a defense. So I gotta wait for him to attack me for him to correct. I wish we could just see the team again so we could look at, you could see what I'm talking about. But right now, if he's got... Let's see the 3 that he does not have skilled. So Lothair is going to do a 13 second. I don't know what it is right now. What's going on here? I didn't know we could switch this. What is this 7 and 20? Recharge speed 1 second. Yes. But what does that change? Initial recharge 13. Why does it go down to 7? Oh, it's required. Okay, so it's telling us we get 1 every second and it's required 7 seconds. What's going on? Marco Money in the house. How you doing, bud? So 13 seconds, 5 seconds for this one. So right now he's nowhere near this. I can't see what it shows him scrolled, so I can't see what it's not. Well, I can see on my guy because my guy is not scrolled actually. I can see on my account, right? So his low there.
As a monarch myself,
It's going to be like this. It's not scrolled. Yeah, he's at 19 seconds, and he would go down to... What was it? 15? So that's going to make a big difference. Plus the additional damage. This one's going to go down by 2 seconds, plus the increased chance. I mean, he's got to scroll him. All this is going to do that. Corrin, of course, is really fast, but he's going to be even faster, so we need Corrin ready to go too. That's not Corrin. It is. Okay, it is Corrin. I thought Corrin went down to a 16-second recharge time overall. I'm almost positive. Why does it show such a long one? Or we just try to get him down to that? I thought for sure he had like a really low recharge time. Poison lasts for 15 seconds. I guess we need to get him down to around 15 seconds so we can keep 100% uptime on poison flowing. Can't sleep right now? You're awake? Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. If you want to sleep and you need to sleep, I'm sorry to hear that because I know what it's like. It doesn't happen to me very often, maybe once a year, if that, where you want to sleep and you just can't. Sucks. But since I don't have like a real job, I can just kind of go play some games or go watch TV and it doesn't matter that much. But I remember back in the day when I did have a real job, if that happened, it really sucks. Wide awake like Katy Perry? My daughter used to love Katy Perry songs. I guess that's all we can do. I mean, I'll try to find him again. I really hope I can find him again, but I've got to wait for him to make those changes and then for us to start attacking each other. Is he at 1291? Yeah, I guess he is 1291. Okay, let's get some wins here if we can. Can we get some wins with this team? This team's really not good. I don't know. It's going to be hard to get wins. I mean, check this out. This is just... Oh, they're level 20. Okay, we can get wins there. But look how long it takes Amon to get into, and even this other girl to get into Blaze State to really do damage. Because outside of Blaze State, our damage is worse than everybody else. It's terrible. I mean, luckily, Amon's always critting, and she does have a good battle skill. Pretty good sized battle skill. But as far as the damage... Luckily, these guys are all level 20. Why are they all still really bad, though? I'm having to fight these low-level teams. Oh, there we go. These guys are level 100. Two challenges, team's most melee loses. What's going on? Back to the basics. So for 2 challenge, the team most melee loses. Oh, really? Is that how it's been? The team with the most melee loses? No. Last time we had Girthin tearing it up, right? And she was... How many melee did they have on that other team? Let me see. The other team had... Oh, yeah. They had Shurgul along with Shaltar. And then this team had more ranged. Yeah, you're right. You're right. They had Girth, but they had... Still, the other team with Shurgul, Shaltar, and Biome had more melee. More melee. Who has more melee? Yeah. You're right. Blue team with all the poison stuff does have more melee. That is true. It's all about that damn dirty Melee always dies, right? They're always in the fray and they die. It's pretty true though. Like you try to play Durango. Durango seems like a really cool character, but then you try to play him in something like this, he just gets beat down. But backline jumpers, I don't know. Sometimes they do all right. Okay, now we're at the same ranking as he is. It's weird that he's ranked and I'm not ranked. Is that correct? It shows me at 1298. He's at 1291. So we should be able to find Meteor Storm pretty easily. He's rank 4. I guess once it updates in a couple minutes, I'll probably show up in a rank. But I don't want to get much higher. I think in another win, won't I be in the next Stone Goat 4? Or Bronze Wolf, I guess it's called. Wait a minute and 20 seconds. Quizzitia? Quizzitia is awesome. I love her. Are you talking about Questa that jumps back? Because Questa can give herself a bit of healing too, right? Based off of her attack on that ultimate and steel ultimate. So that's really nice. Just the fact she can kind of keep herself alive a little bit longer. But, you know, melee nukers, they're fragile. They're just as fragile as backline nukers. But backline nukers, we can position them so they're not hit. And then they can do their thing. But our jumping frontline nukers, our frontline attackers, like, who said that earlier? Who was talking about the... Who said it was all the... Was it Markle? Whoever said it was all the melee people. Yeah, it is true, though. Like, melee just does not do well. They're just as fragile as other nukers, and they just have nothing to survive, and they're up there to where they just get beat up. They get blasted by all the AoE. Yeah, right? They're too fragile. And I wish they could do something about that, but melee still works well on bosses. They still work well on big bosses. Melee does not work well when you go up to the high floors of Fae or high floors of Pillar. It's hard to balance something like that, like really hard. And they keep trying to do it, like even this girl over here, Amon. She's got a shield, right? They always try to give melee some kind of shield here. Gains a 10% target max HP shield for 5 seconds. Like what is that? At least with what's his name? The fire guy and Usha. Aracius is his name, I think. The fire guy that does the burns. Whenever he does his battle skill, he gets a shield. That's very similar to what Usha does. But it's based off of their max attack. This is a little baby shield based off of her max HP, and she's not going to have high max HP at all. So this 5 second of max HP shield is really sad for a legendary. Like extremely sad, but they do try to do this with a lot of melee. They try to give them at least something to survive, but this on her is the worst. You never give it. Well, I don't know why they didn't give her one based off an attack, man. That would have been so good. Like, really good for her. Okay, let's refresh. Please, let me see him. Meteor Storm. Damn it. I guess I'll wait. I'll wait for him to keep finding me an attack, and then I'll keep finding him. And there's really just no reason to attack until he scrolls those 3 we needed scrolled, and see if he can lower that skill haste on for a bath. And right now, I know he's asleep. He should be asleep. So nothing we can do. Based off of HP. If they made their damage based off of HP or even defense, and we had a melee... Well, we already have that, right? We have that with Theodomir. That's what makes him so good. Yeah, that's the thing, though, right? We've got ones that do damage based off of HP. Like Sagamir. That are good. And you can actually make him hit decently hard. 10% of max HP, radiant damage. He does damage based off of max HP, and he runs through, and he actually causes a lot of trouble, which is nice. But he does a lot of other stuff, so he's not like a pure damage dealer. But if we did have a pure damage dealer, like you're saying, based off of max HP, that would be sweet, and get shields based off of max HP. I see what you're saying. Then it makes sense, right? But for her, a 10% max HP shield is like nothing at all. But we do need, I feel like we need more heroes like that. That's why I like Theodomir so much, because it's a hero that's based off of defense, so he can survive and be that bruiser, but he also does amazing damage, right? That's why I love him so much. He's not radiant, he's ice. Yeah, any hero that we have like this that can do cool damage, survivability, and melee is great. Either they got to be like that or they got to be a melee like this that just tears it up. Glass cannon, right? Tons of damage. Glass cannon melee. If she dies, you try to get the damage in you could. Or like this. Great damage. And really awesome shields. Like this shield is 300% of attack. Shield is awesome. And it's for 10 seconds too. So it's got 100% uptime if you don't cut through it, which is way better than... Our girls only got a 5-second shield. 10% max HP for 5 seconds. It'll get taken care of in 5 seconds, but still, the difference in some of this stuff is pretty crazy. Like, why? Why would you do that to us? Why would you do that to a legendary? And then even his shield is pretty good too, although I don't think it's as good as hers, right? It's 250% of attack shield, and it's only for 5 seconds on a 10-second cooldown. So Usha's really got it made. Yo, what's going on, Deadbolt? How you doing, my man? Where are the beers? It's only 1:20, 1:30 in the afternoon. But we haven't had beers in a long time. In a really, really long time. Let me jump off of this account and get onto my main account. That's all we can do right now. We got to wait for Meteor Storm to come in. And then we'll do all those battles. And I'm hoping he's going to be awake. He will. He'll be awake and see my messages before I make a YouTube video tonight. So we can make a YouTube video going over the red, blue, and I'll post it. I'll post it in about 8 hours from now. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. That's true. You already had it worked out. Why make it worse on newer characters, right? They already had the good way to do it, right? They had it awesome in Usha. Why keep making it worse than something like Horatius and then make it even worse for a legendary? Pretty wild. Deadbolt, what are you doing today? They're good. The kiddos are behind me. My son's out there on the sofa watching TV, playing his Minecraft? What's it called? Roblox. One Piece Roblox, where you get these magical fruits. It's an MMO. It's like a massive MMO. You can play it on your phone. You can play it on the PlayStation. You can play it on your PC if you want to. But it's pretty popular. He's always watching YouTube and TikTok videos on it. No, not 19. We want 16, 10. There we go. Let's get some audio on that. Yeah, the wife's at work today. She was off yesterday. So we got to hang out a bit. She had to go see the new teachers that my kids have for this year. So she went over to the school at 1. And then we all went to dinner. We went to a ramen place, which didn't really fill me up. So I went to McDonald's, which was pretty close by, and got one of those Shaka Shaka chickens. One of those chicken fillets, you know, that you put the little shake. It's shake. They call it like Shaka Shaka here. So you put the shake stuff in there and you do it up. Oh, Meteor Storm. I forgot to do so much then. I'll fix it. Shouldn't you be asleep? Sleeping? No rush, man. You can do it in the morning. It's 6 a.m. there? Yeah, you can do it in the morning, though. You can do it later on. So Meteor Storm is up. He's going to make those changes, and then we'll try to find him in Arena. And hopefully he'll try to find us, too. My team is set up.
Along with justice comes bloodbath.
So hopefully you can find my team and we'll be able to watch the replay. You love ramen? Yeah, it's all right. I mean, I don't dislike ramen. I actually don't mind ramen at all, but it just did not fill me up. And I had some gyoza with it too, you know, the pot stickers. And I just needed something else. I needed that mac, man. What season is Dragonheir on? Season 3. A raid account? Kaden needs to create a YouTube account and play the games that he's playing right now. Those kind of games. We're on my main account, right? Yeah. Let's get out of here and go look at... What's the best mythic piece you got so far? Oh, man. We got so many mythic pieces. I don't even know. Let's go check it out. Hold on. Kaden? Who's here at the front door? Okay. And pot stickers at McDonald's, you can eat. Yeah, man, I ate it all. But I didn't really eat that much ramen. Like, I really didn't eat that much. It wasn't like a huge bowl of ramen like my son had. It was pretty small. And then I only had 2 pot stickers. We had like 10 total. My wife ate like the rest of the pot stickers. So I really didn't eat a lot there because I wasn't, it's not really my kind of food that much. Like, I eat it, but it's not filling to me. I need to get some McDonald's in there. So I went over there because McDonald's was across the street, so it was really easy. And then my daughter wanted an Oreo McFlurry. Cho Oreo McFlurry. Take a look at global chat. What's going on? Did you make any attacks? Yeah, I did one. I did one attack on Meteor Storm. I did one, but it's... You're not scrolled. What's global chat got going on? What's this blessed armor thing? You can show your gear in chat? I didn't know that. When the wearer gains a buff, there's a 50% chance the buff will be undispellable. Okay. That's your best piece? Don't you use other ones? I mean, I don't even need this armor set, I don't feel like. It'll make your buff undispellable, but where are we worried about having our buffs dispelled? Well, right, but I'm just saying, like, what content are we really worried about this? PvP, yeah, okay. I got you, but I was wondering, like how often, am I going to use that? I really didn't farm a lot of other dungeons. I only farmed this dungeon, and I farmed a little bit of Grave of Curse for some chest, to see if I can find some chest piece stuff. So currently right now, say on like this girl, I've got obviously 80% critical damage, crit rate, attack. I don't need the crit rate on her, but 35% additional damage when decrease attack is up. We've got the set to get 4 additional attack for every critical damage we have. And we've got some pretty good runes on her. For him, same thing, right? We've got 4 additional attack for critical damage. We've got crit rate here for the Carnage gloves. He's got the Rascal slingshot on. And then something like my tank just has Ancestral. He's got an attack healing one for the Moonlight Mantle. 50% additional shields and healing. And then we've got some additional attack because, he does everything based off of attack. All his healing is based off of attack. We've got attack there. And then I guess it's HP for critical damage and attack percentage to get more attack. I looked at the skill haste one and maybe do the skill haste where we get 15 attack per skill haste, but I put that on, I believe, somebody else to try it out. Oh, I put it on this other attacker that I was using in PvP, that I was using against the Vortex boss. And then over here with Karf, we've just got some more stuff like this set. It was just a set piece, so I put that on there. But on my Vortex team, the other Diantha, I think her name is, the other one that goes with Amon, the other Aura person that gives 20% additional damage, the debuff up. I put her in a set to see if I could get her skill haste up to kind of just, because she never did a lot of damage anyways, but I was like, okay, let me just see if I can get her doing her ultimate more often. That way when Amon's out of Blaze state, can she get her back into Blaze state faster? And can I get my attack up high enough that Diantha's ultimate might do some damage, because it'll do damage based off of max HP up to 800% of her attack. So I try to get her attack up too. Anyways, she's not, like, she never does damage. She's like a legendary that just, I don't know. These legendaries they made for these Aura, like Diantha and Linkus, is that his name? I don't know. They're just not, they're not good. These don't seem to be good at all. Okay, I scrolled the other ones. How I didn't notice the skill haste. I guess HP and defense, close the runes. Nice. Yeah, no biggie. And arena? Or do you have to? Ready for work. I'll search for you. Okay, so he changed up. Meteor Storm woke up. He's up at like 6 in the morning, and he changed up everything. He made sure the skill haste for Furbath is down to close 13 instead of the 30 he had, and then he scrolled all those other heroes. So we're doing like 52-second runs. That's my best one right there. That was a pretty quick run, right? Pretty nice, easy run. I hit the defense percentage chest, one that prevents stuns. Right, but it still slows your ultimate gauge. So it's kind of like having a stun as far as the ultimate part goes, but you're still able to do your basic attacks and battle skill. But I still don't know a place where I really need that kind of chess piece. Vortex Corrosion team? Yeah. 0 green attack runes. Yeah, you did Ancient Battlefield 9. It's very hard. I was farming over there too to try to get some runes. We can do my Vortex boss right now. And it's just, you don't even get as many drops. Like if I run stage 9 right here, I can get a chance to get 2 legendary gear slots, 2 legendary gear pieces, or 1 legendary gear piece and enough to craft another one. If I run Ancient Battlefield or Heretical Runes, I usually only get 1 legendary rune, and that's it. Barely even like sometimes I don't even get like maybe 1 or 2 pieces to craft another one. It's pretty bad. And it's worse for us because we need way more runes than we need gear. Gear we can put on anybody and it will work. Those runes are specific to elements. So say I get a good frost one, that's only good for frost. I can't use it for anything else, right? I still need more attack percentage on chest pieces though. There we go. Okay, this isn't bad. I can make this work probably on someone. Maybe I'll hit crit rate on that too. That'd be great. Can we show gear where it's just mythics? Can I just, there's no way to sort this where it's just mythics, huh? I mean, I could do gloves and clothing, but I don't think there's any kind of mythic. Like if we look at gloves and clothing here and we look at these top few mythics, these are only because these are the ones that are leveled up, right? From this line all the way up, we've got 10 that are leveled to 20. So to see the other mythics, I'd have to come down here and there you go. Mythic, mythic, mythic. That's a lot of mythic. That's a lot of mythic, man. Look, that's a lot of them. So from this part, 1, 2, that's 50, 60. So that's like 60 mythics plus the 10 we have up here. So 70 mythics or so. No, they won't come, like here they're not at the top. They will if we do it some other ways. If we sort it some other way, you're saying they will?
My pledge is the compass of my journey.
Oh, by rarity, and all the mythics will come to the top. Where's by rarity at? Oh, there we go. Okay, nice. Okay. So there we go. 1. Yeah, that's right. 70, right? 70 mythics. So not bad, but the thing is, you look at a lot of these and it's like HP, defense, defense, defense. Why do I need 15% additional attack from people that die when I'm putting it on somebody who's using defense or flat HP? Like you just, there's attack, that's cool. There's attack percentage with crit rate, that's good. There's critical damage. I mean, if I'm going to do arena, I could definitely use these, but I'm not really focused on arena. I don't really even pay attention to arena, to be honest. I really don't. There's 3v3 arena and I don't even do 3v3 arena. I guess I could now that I have gear. I hate doing it the first month because I don't like keep switching out gear, right? I don't like to go to 3v3 arena or regular arena, keep changing gear every time I upgrade. Now that I have some good gear and I look through all that gear, I could definitely focus on 3v3 in normal arena and do much better for sure. I found you, but your defense team is what? My defense team is the last. Oh shit! Hold on. Okay, don't attack me. I'll do it right now. I did attack, but I didn't set up my defense team. You're right. We'll go back and do my vortex in a minute. Let's get this sorted. Yeah, I didn't set it as my defense. You're right. Thanks, Meteor. I'm sure you got stuff to do. I don't want to bother you. I know you just woke up and stuff. You got work and everything else. I don't want to have to take up your time. But I'll set it up really quick. It should not be hard to do. I just hope it's the right formation. Like, I hope when you attack me, it's the right formation. We'll see. We'll see. We just don't know. The formation stuff always throws me off. All right, last week's team. So how do I set this up? Let's see.
Prepare to charge.
Galoin, where'd you go?
We're all my life to protect Captain Stoutbeard.
How interesting.
Allow me to come forth.
Do I look right?
Slay these filthy monsters.
Right? They should include one battle, right? Just like what we do. You know, we can see it easily where it starts. You see the team like squaring off against each other. It looks way cooler. They could just do that for the whole picture. I think this is right. This is the picture I see in the down version here. Yes. But when you go to face me, I don't know. 30% HP, I assume. I don't know what your leader ability is. Oh, there you are. There you are. Okay, we can fight each other right now. Is this what your screen looks like, Meteor Storm? Now that I can see you, we can see that, okay, his skill haste is right. Scrolled, and scrolled now. Okay, great. Everybody scrolled. All your stuff's good. The only thing I'm worried about is his crit rate is 20 short. So, we'll see. I don't know if the 35 crit rate's going to make a big difference. I don't know. We'll find out. All right, we got a lot of provokes there. Those just stripped everybody. He just stripped all their buffs and gave them decreased defense with Witch's Remains. Are we in Blaze State now? Are we going to get 3 hits there? We only got 1 hit, which is only 500% of ultimate, which sucks. She's not in Blaze State. It takes forever. She's only at 45 auras, so it's still going to take her forever to get to Blaze State. But how do we already kill everybody? Like, we already, like, destroyed everyone. Okay, provoking again. That's great. Horus with that provoke is the best. It's just sad because, all right, first off, we know how Lothair works, right? We need a whole bunch of poisons up for Lothair to really be effective, right? We want to keep poisons up and then have him do his ultimate and it's insane damage. Well, he's not getting any kind of time to get poisons up, even with Corrin and him here, which they're both good. They're good on like a boss battle. They're not good at like a PvP battle in this instance. And then here, like the two of them, she's obviously going to always crit, which is still a lot of damage. Strong battle skill still. Ultimate just hits for shit when she's not in aura state. Takes forever to get into aura state. I don't know who she's attacking, to be honest with you. And then Gloin is removing their buffs, giving decreased defense with Witch's Remains. And Horus is provoking for 5 seconds. Honestly, Mithracy doesn't even need to be in there. She's not doing anything. I gotta wait for Meteor Storm to attack me, then I can see the replay. Looks like we have a winner. Yeah, but it wasn't due to any it wasn't due to Mithracy, right? I don't think she kept anybody alive. Now, it could, right? Her passive will keep somebody alive. If they get low, it'll keep them alive, without a doubt. And of course, when she does her ultimate, she's going to bring everyone back to life. She's going to make sure that they can then die and come back to life with all the buffs that she's going to do. Sure, she's awesome. She makes the game extremely easy if you have her. I've been using her since season 1. But I don't even think that team needed her. I really feel like the poison team was doing no damage. It's still your last week's team. What? But let me or maybe get out of this and come back in like here. You know how I'm out in the open world, and then come back in. Possibly, like refresh it somehow. Let me double check my defense. I hit save. Yeah, I hit save. You're down here at rank 6, and I'm at rank 4, so we should find each other pretty easy. You did? And it's still showing my older team? You might have to wait a couple minutes. I'm sorry, man. You might have to wait a few minutes, I guess. Maybe log out of the app and come back in. I'm sure it'll update it. It might just take... But you might, yeah, you might have to attack me and have it refresh. You're right. Because if it shows a team like say it's looking, like say I'm looking at you right now and it shows the older team, maybe it'll always stay that way. Maybe it won't refresh until you attack me. If you need me to go up higher in ranking, I can. But right now I'm a little bit above you, so we should be able to find each other pretty easy. I just need to be able to refresh. After I quit the battle, still same team. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to do the defense. Yeah. Shows my old team, right? It definitely does. So look at the damage. We've got Lothair pulling in 31% of their overall damage, which sounds like a lot, but I don't think they did what? 25,000? Furbath did as much damage as Lothair. Furbath is their highest damage dealer on that team right now. At 32 million, at 32%. And then, of course, Amon over here is at 43% because she's going to automatically crit. She has really high critical damage. And she has good attack, so she's doing well. I'm surprised the other one did well, the other Aura lady. But there's nobody else to compete with. Like, Loin's not going to do any damage. He's set up with super low attack, so he's not doing damage. Horus probably does decent damage whenever he does his ultimate. He's able to do that twice. You'll have to refresh and find me again. Okay, I'm trying to do the same thing. I'm trying to find you again. I just have to wait for the cooldown. But from what I can see, it doesn't look... Oh, you did? You got him 21%? Nice. Okay. I don't think that's going to make a difference. I don't think I mean, he does crit. He does crit and he hits really hard based on the poisons that are provided, but I don't think he's going to do much damage because he doesn't have that build up. Who does he jump to? Rush toward the enemy with the lowest current HP, which is going to be Horus, right? Horus is the one that's taking damage, so he's going to rush toward Horus. And if Horus has damage mitigation, if he has his ultimate off, this is going to happen on the battle skill though. But this has a 3x3 attack, so it should hit Mithracy and everybody else behind, which is every 1, 2, 3, which is the whole entire team. Like he's going to hit the whole entire team with his battle skill on a 3x3. But not a lot of damage. 250% of attack, 100% chance to inflict 2 stacks of poison, which he needs for his ultimate. By the time he gets to his ultimate, I think Horus has enough skill haste to provoke them at that time. He does. He's got 23 skill haste. So Horus is going to provoke all of them. Is it for 3 seconds or 5 seconds? I love Horus's. I've used Horus's provoke so much in season 1, all through pillar and everywhere. This guy's just too damn good. 5 seconds, right? Yeah. So he's gonna provoke them for 5 seconds, which will slow them up, so we can get some more damage in there. Then he's gonna have damage reduction and hit recovery on while he does that. So he's not able to do his ultimate until that's done, right? So they all should be pretty wrapped up.
Only insects grow out of stagnant waters. Hope and opportunities.
How does it feel like being happy?
His initials 9 seconds. That's pretty damn fast too. So Horus is coming in there at 9 seconds, well before their ultimates go off. Where's your 20? I just got 15 on the horn. What? Shoot. Hold on. It'll show me the top rankings. You can see on the side there where it says your current rank. If you click on like this 5, see where it says 5 for me? It shows me at 1313 and it shows you at 1289. But I'm pretty sure we should be able to find each other. I mean, I can lose a battle. Just win some, keep moving up. I'm sure we'll see each other soon. There's nobody else here. We should, right? There's like nobody else to fight. Okay, I'm going to hit these 2 and I'll get a refresh. Any of these teams that we see that are 20 are easy to beat. And then any of the ones that are really hard to beat, like the corrosion ones, then I'll just die to, I guess. I don't know. And remember too, Amon can't die initially. Like she won't die right away. She has the passive to where she gains invincibility for 5 seconds if her HP drops down below 30%. The sad thing is she's not going to be in blaze state. Like she's like this artifact right here to give her the additional damage when she's in blaze state. None of this is going to take effect, but she does have 270% critical damage and she's always critting no matter what she does. And she does have a pretty nice sized battle skill. Damage wise, 380 is fine. But we're not getting the additional component of the blaze state part with the HP percentage. And then here, this is just shit. You're going to do 1 attack at 500% of attack on her ultimate. Like that whole entire battle. She's not going to reach blaze state to do 3 attacks. She's not going to reach that. She's just going to be at the 500%. If she did 3 attacks at 500% each, plus the additional HP, then it would be fierce. But she's not going to be able to do that. The whole fight, she won't be able to do that. It's going to take so long. Yeah, keep showing me 13-13. Oh, don't attack anymore? Okay. Or I could lose. I just lost one. It does take a while to update the rankings. I don't know how you found me before. How'd you find me before when you fought me like 10 times in a row? Because that one last week I was just hanging out, and then all of a sudden you told me to attack me, and I looked in there and I could see, like, we could see 10 attacks. Easily see 10 attacks on me. You pulled Dragonheir from the horn on your main account? That's still pretty good. You found me? Uh-oh. Finally. Do I have my updated defense, though? We have the exact same points. All right. I can just sit here and refresh. Like, throughout my day, I can wait till there's 5 refreshes and just refresh later on and find you. No problem. Okay, here we go, guys. This is it. This is all for the money right here. We're going to see the replay. Good formation? Right. I hear you on that one. Do you remember what I had before for my formation? Like when I faced off against you a minute ago? I should have done a screenshot, and I can show you right now the screenshot. You took a screenshot of it? Okay, great. So what's up with Rook? Rook is killing the lead. Like, if you didn't pull Rook, you're basically not in the top 100 in Vortex, against a Vortex. Like, if you did not pull Rook, you're not in top 100 unless you have like a really cool Flora or a really good, crazy team. But if you pulled Rook, it's so easy for Vortex. It's like completely easy. Does that look right? I can't tell. Hey, you guys, let me know. Does this look right? Anybody else looking right now? Here's what we got. Is this the right formation? Because now it's flipped, of course, because he's attacking me, but I just can't remember. Does that look right? Solo claps the entire opposite. What? You think so? That would be so... What? He solo claps it. Yeah, that's what's going to happen, right? Whatever we do on the test server just doesn't work. Furbath is kind of there, and then we got the 3, and then we've got 1 on the side. Okay, that looks about right. Now, how they match up, though, I have no idea. I don't... Is this how they were before? I have no... I can't comprehend how they flip it and put it together. I just really don't know. Let me ask, is this how they should match up? Yeah, go ahead and attack. I'll send this over to content creator chat and ask them. And could they just show us, right? Could they just show us the... I'll replay yours. I'll replay yours and do a screenshot of that. It'll be easy to see, right? Side by side. So right after you get done attacking me, I'll play that one. I'll play that and see what it looks like. And then I'll ask them, can they start showing it this way? Because it's very confusing to see what the team formation is going to be. Just start showing it this way on your Discord. Like, they show everything else in Discord here for the Golden Venture. If you guys go to their official Discord right here, they have last week's team with all the breakdown of gear, their formation, and then this week's. But it's so weird when they do these formations because this formation is the formation of defense formation, right? Setting your defense. Yeah, this is your set your defense formation, and then they go set your defense formation again for this. So I don't know. It looks too easy to be correct. Did you just wipe it, right? Was it a simple, easy win, wasn't it? The Mithracy team won, right? Just too easy. Okay, defense. Same amount of damage. Look, your damage that team got is the same exact damage that 25,000. Okay, this time Furbat did not blast and do crazy damage, that's for sure. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this right now. Red blue. Try a mirror fight just in case? What do you mean mirror fight? Who deals with this? I think it's Zen. What's it called? Like the tee off? In exclamation mark. What's it called? Dragon. What do they call this up here that they put stuff in? Golden Venture. Okay. If flip other team position, it looks like. So this isn't the right setup. Is that what you're saying? Okay, they all got provoked. Lothair didn't get provoked because he's on the side this time. Buffs are stripped right there from Gloin, but no buffs were up yet. I mean, it seems like a massacre. They all died too fast. Like, they just can't get any damage in. Right? Now I gotta find you again. It says I'm ranked 3 and you're ranked 4. You're 100% sure it won't play like this when they do it? They're gonna say, whoa, oh, you tried this position? Okay, if we take... That's it. Hold on. If we take these two damn pictures, if we take these pictures that they have right on the Venture Company, I'm just gonna flip one and put it up to each other. So if we take a picture here and I take a picture of this picture here, and I go over here to this where I make my thumbnails thing, and I go save image, desktop, save image. Your stuff. Yeah. Okay, this one. Get that out of here. Hold on, I'll show you in just a second. I'm going to bring both of these images up. And I'm going to flip them. There's one. Image. Okay, here we go. So here are the two images. If we flip it, is this what it's supposed to be like? Is this supposed to be the matching then? It needs to be mirrored as well before you flip it? Shit, man. What do you mean mirrored? What am I supposed to do with this? Am I supposed to do it like this? Hold on. There we go. I mirrored it. You saw me do that? Here's how it is. I switched to left to right, right? Now flip it around. Okay, now I'm flipping it around. Now that's how it's supposed to be. But if we want to see it in a better angle that we're used to seeing it, let's go ahead and do it like this angle. It's like I gotta freaking do rocket science to get this thing right. I need a better canvas, like a different sized canvas on here. Okay, here we go. So it's supposed to look like that's it looks so weird now. It looks like a three-dimensional rooftop or something. I managed to crack the code. Are you sure? So is this the fight we did it like this or not? Is that how you had it set up, Meteor Storm? %100% sure? Oh yeah, because we always had Amon. She would slither in and come over there to the side. But one of theirs came over to the side too, I thought. I thought for some reason... Well, let's go back and look at the replay now that we have this. Let's look at the replay. So not this fight. Definitely not that setup. Okay, so we need to flip this whole thing then. Can I grab them both? Okay, so this is what we're looking at. Glowing. Okay, so now look at this. Look where glowing and they are now. It's like we mirrored it the wrong side. But if I try to match up to the glowing to the 2D fight, I flipped it wrong. So back, let me go back. Okay, this is how it, all right, whatever. Yeah, it looks like a 4D chessboard. So we've got, so this fight should be correct. Yeah, this looks right. This looks right off of this depiction we have here. Yes. This looks right off of this what we did here. But who's saying that what we did here is correct, though? You know what I mean? Like, who's saying what we see right here is actually correct? How do we know? Because we can flip it all different weird ways, you know? So this is, without a doubt, the same formation as this. I agree. And when we do this fight... They're all on Furbath. I mean, they're all on a horse, right? He strips all their buffs again. She blasts that rare. And, like, everybody just falls over. We have to go to last week's image and last week's video. Yeah, it's so stupid. That's what I'm saying. Why don't they just... They're kind of making me mad with it. I don't know why they don't just show a picture of the starting fight, right? I can't do 2 times speed, huh? Look at Horus's ultimate gauge. You see what I'm saying with how fast Horus is? He doesn't even have a lot of skill haste right now, but you can see Horus's ultimate gauge. And you see how it's about to go off way before anybody else's. Now, just like last week, we didn't look at the skill timing. We didn't go, okay, Zephy's firing off early. Let me go look at everybody's timing to see if that's supposed to be true. Remember, the test server last week had Zephy going before anybody else, before Girthin's ultimate, before Bledden's ultimate, before any of that damage was coming in. But then when we played her on the live server from their live server, Zephy didn't do that. And Zephy shouldn't have done that on the test server because Zephy's timing to do her skill wasn't fast. It was actually really slow. Right. Right. But it does match up here because we look at Horus's initial and it's 9 seconds. Now, is that true on the live server? I know that's true here, but is that true if I look at the live server? Is Horus's initial with 25 skill haste 9 seconds compared to all theirs on the live server? Okay, appreciate it. Because that's kind of like what we got to do, right? We just can't we can't trust the test server. I just can't trust it, you know? So if we look at here, Horus is going to fire off and stop all of them for 5 seconds, except for Lothair, who's on the side. But now Lothair just got stripped, decreased defense, and killed. Like sparkle and shined all over. Like one sparkle and shine and it's done. For any skill haste. Okay, 9 seconds before any skill haste. Okay. Again, that's pretty weird, right? We've got a Horus right now who has 24 skill haste. Oh, he shows 8.7. Okay, so he's accurate here. He's showing 8.7. Good. At least we feel like it's a little accurate here on the test server. And Sparkle and Shine is coming in and killing everything. I mean, she does have 270 critical damage. And she's guaranteed to crit hit. And those guys aren't really rocking a lot of defense. I can't find him again. They're not really rocking a lot of defense in HP. And they're all caught up in the front, so everybody's going to be hit by her, by that cross-section attack. So it does make sense. He's got 50,000 HP pretty much for Lothair with only 329 additional defense. Keep that in mind. So Lothair is only rocking 1,400, under 1,500 defense. Really low because only an additional 329. Corrin's only got an additional 371. The other melee guy, Lorori, has only an additional 163, and he runs up over here where he gets blasted by our Epic. And our Epic's got the Epic artifact that gives her all that additional attack, so he gets just crapped on by her easily. He's only got 163 defense, plus his base defense is 958, which is low. And he's got 60,000 HP. So he gets blown up, plus he gets blown up by her AoE battle skill, right? Amon's AoE battle skill, her battle skill, plus her ultimate. I think her battle skill is single target, so that's going to hit for a bath. Now, Gloin's AoE doesn't do damage, right? He's just not set up for damage at all. But he is stripping and doing Witch's Remains. So by the time I think Amon hits with her guaranteed crit, there's Witch's Remains up, right? Pretty sure there's Witch's Remains up by that time. There he goes running around. Provoke to give us time. Strip plus decrease. And then boom. Yeah. See, they have Witch's Remains on when she does Sparkle and Shine. And she's got a shit ton of critical damage. Now, knowing how that plays out, her initial is 11.9. But Horus is provoking them all to give her time. So even if even if her initial of 11.9 isn't on par with other people, like say you could say somebody could go sooner, like, oh, maybe a Lothair will go sooner. Actually, Lothair's on the side. He's not being provoked, so he can go. But the other people, like if you're worried about the other people going, he's provoking them. So you got to add a few seconds on to whatever their ultimate is. Once they get out of that taunt, then they can do their ultimate. But during it, no, right? So we get a little more time, a little more reprieve. And she's healing people. She is healing at 6.7 seconds on that battle skill and giving them recovery over time. And then, of course, if anybody were to get close to dying, which they're not, like, I don't even think Nuverse needs to be there. But if they did get close to dying, she would keep them alive so that they could finish off and kill. And if Amon even got close to dropping below 30% HP, she would be invincible for 5 seconds and blast everybody. I'm pretty sure most everybody picked the red team with Nuverse. And Amon, the way that she's functioning, is going to destroy it too. I don't see any scenario where the other team... Oh, didn't mean to fight them. The other team even has a shot. Nuverse blocks debuffs too on that ultimate. But again, we're not even relying on anything that she does. From the fights we've seen so far, we're relying on nothing. Did you do another one? Or is this the one that... Okay, this is the one that's not placed properly. So on their side, Furbath just does decrease attack if he gets his ultimate off. There's no strippers over here to remove our buffs. She's putting up buffs, right? But they're getting removed by Gloin. So there's nobody to mess up with what we do. Like, there's nobody over here to remove our buffs. Falosia's not even getting a chance to do her ultimate. She's not even getting a chance to do her ultimate. What's Falosia's skill haste at? Skill haste is at 42, which makes her skills what? I need to find him to look at her skills. Shit, man, I can't find them. I looked at them earlier, but I'd have to go look through the video VOD. But if she's at 42 skill haste, what's her initial? Plus, she's getting provoked. That's the thing. She's getting provoked so fast that she can't do it.
Even from the highest point,
But she does have 42 skill haste, so I'm curious. 11 seconds. She's got 42 skill haste at 11 seconds, and Horus has what? Something skill haste, but he's at 9 seconds flat. Just base, like that's what they come with. So Horus is just fast, man. He's just a fast dwarf. So even though his skill haste is only 23 and hers is 42, he's starting base at 9, hers is 11, so he's going to go before her. I'm just trying to make sure, you know, like we did last week, right? I'm just trying to make sure that everybody's firing off when they should fire off instead of the test server doing something weird, right? Yeah. So I think we got it down. We got it made. All right, man. Meteor Storm, appreciate you. Oh, he said back in 5 minutes. Appreciate you doing this for me. We'll get a video out about it for sure. And it's a clear winner. I mean, there's just no... I know we've been joking around about we're going to see a video come out and Furbat's just going to destroy the whole entire team. You know, just something silly is going to happen, right? Something that completely silly is going to happen. I don't think so. I think this one is in the bag. We know for sure what's going to happen. And it's definitely Nuverse. Really, Amon is just destroying. Horus is awesome. He's making sure the control is there. And then Amon is destroying everybody. And this girl in the back's not doing too bad either. But neither one of them are in aura state. So it's crazy how quickly they're just destroying still. It's pretty cool. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Let me see if anybody's streaming right now. I'm going to head out. My kids are here today. It's Saturday. I'm actually going to see if they want to get some lunch or do something outside. It's a pretty nice day. It's warm. It's not sunny, though. and see what they're up to. I think my daughter's at the school park right now. My daughter actually wants to play some basketball, which is cool. She's 9 years old, and she wants to join like the basketball team or after school or before school kind of like team they have going on. So that's fun. I love playing basketball. My son did it last year, and he enjoyed it, but I think my son likes soccer more. He was on a soccer team for a while too. He really enjoys soccer. Thanks, Midnight. Appreciate that. Just summon Ogok. Hey, congrats. If you have Zephy, you got an easy, unkillable team. 14 seconds for Zephy. I think 26 seconds for Ogok, and you got it made. Just like unkillable for Vortex, and then you got to do some other stuff to make it kind of like a kind of unkillable type stuff for other dungeons, but nice. Pull Filto. Whole dork is okay. Buy him free. Filto is a beast. If you have Lorenthel with Filto, you are set. I hope we did this right. I just hope we did it right. That's all. Let's see if anybody's on. I hope we set up the matching of the team correctly. That's all. Rick is on. Rikasawa is on here. We could go check him out if you guys want to see him. Dude looks like he's talking to some people in here. He's got a few people he's talking to. That's good. Make sure I did that right. Yeah, that's him. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll do this again. Actually, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. I'm going to relax with my wife and family. But Monday, I'll be back, and we'll start doing some things. We'll look over all my mythical gear. We'll look at all my speed runs. We'll look at the Vortex boss. We'll do all the boss kind of stuff, like the actual boss battles, the chief challenges. We'll go further into those. So, be a good time. But I'll see you in 2 days from now, Monday my time. This dude's dancing. How come I can't hear anything though? Oh, I can hear him now.
Welcome, Stew.